Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the match day review. Chelsea Football Club, your club, my club, into the Champions League final for the third time in our history. And for the first time since we last won it in 2012, 9 years ago. And if you recall, also 9 years ago, in the semi final against a Spanish giant, we were huge underdogs. The same thing applied last night against Real Madrid. Every media outlet was saying that Chelsea would, no match for Real Madrid. Real Madrid weren't at their best in back at home in Madrid. They would come here and, all the world class players would perform. Modric, Kroos, Benzema. But what a performance from Chelsea yesterday. Not only by the players, but also the coach and the entire staff. And just to see Mason Mount score the winning goal, or not, okay, not the winning goal, but just to score in a semi-final of the Champions League, it's just inspiring. This guy has been in the club since he was 6 years old. And just to see his progress and to see how far he has come since then until now, 22 years of age, and scoring in a Champions League final is not final, semi-final, is very inspiring. Yesterday, I take my hats off and I give my respects to Thomas Tuchel because the belief he has in his players is huge. This guy is the guy that benched Pulisic yesterday, despite Pulisic performing extremely well at the away leg in Madrid. He benched him, and it has proven to be, worth it because he gave Havertz a chance, because Havertz obviously also performed well at Fulham, and I didn't really think that Havertz would be given a chance yesterday, because if you saw my last video, my front three predictions were Pulisic, Giroud in the middle, or Werner, and Ziyech on the right wing, or Odoi. But that just didn't happen. When I opened my phone and saw the lineups, I was shocked to see it's Mount and Havertz and Werner. And Havertz wasn't even playing as the main striker. Havertz was playing on the right-hand side and Timo was playing in the middle. And what a performance from our front three, Mount, Werner, and Havertz. Havertz was wonderful. Havertz was running behind defenders. He was creating chances. Although we would have scored more than we did yesterday, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Beggars are not choosers. We'll take the 2-0. Although we would have absolutely loved it if we smashed Real Madrid 5-0 at home, but we'll take the 2-0. And it's such a massive shame that the fans couldn't be able to be a part of that, and a part of that memory that will obviously stay in our memories for the rest of our lives. And I was scrolling on YouTube and I saw the Liverpool game when it was against Barcelona, and I was like, and seeing the game and how their fans were, 4-0 against Barcelona semi-final, massive underdogs. How Anfield was completely rocking. I mean, I looked at it and I was like, wow. And I was like, I wish our fans were at Stamford Bridge. Although I wouldn't personally be there, I wish that our fans were at Stamford Bridge, because trust me, that place would have been buzzing. And it's such a shame that we weren't able to be part of that. But overall, Chelsea were magnificent. We were absolutely magnificent from the first whistle to the last whistle. We were absolutely magnificent. Missed a couple of chances that we should have scuffed away. We missed like 3 chances. Mount missed a chance, Havertz missed a chance, and Kante also missed a chance. Although Werner scored in the, let's say, 18th minute, but it was a clean obvious offside. But redemptions for him, and I have massive respect for him for scoring that goal. But we should have scored more. And there's a bit of controversy of where the Champions League final should be played, because it's an all English final. Both of these teams are from England. So why take these teams all the way to Turkey in Istanbul to play a Champions League final with all these COVID-19 restrictions and whatever, instead of just playing the damn final in England at Wembley? It would be more efficient, and the actual home fans would be able to attend the game. Because think about it like this: you are a Chelsea fan living in London, you buy a ticket all the way to Istanbul and probably book a hotel for one night. You'd have been saved a lot of money if the final was held in Wembley. So I think UEFA needs to look at that and just change the venue to Wembley, because it would be much more easier and much more efficient, not only for the players but also for the fans. So I think UEFA should look into that, and UEFA should change the venue to Wembley, because it would just be magnificent. And Wembley is a huge stadium with its own respect and with a huge reputation. So I think that would be massively efficient. And who would have thought, when the season started? Okay, obviously, when the season started, I thought we were going to win the Champions League. But it was only based due to the signings that we had made. We had made massive signings and, massive talent. But through, let's say, halfway through the season, the belief wasn't there. We were somewhat 9th, 10th, nowhere in top 4. Although in the Champions League, we were winning our matches in the group stages, obviously with Lampard as the coach. The Champions League was a bit, it was going on well, but who would have said that we would have reached the final? No one. But okay, we all thought that, maybe, let's say, round of 16, or if we go an extra mile, we can reach the quarterfinals, the last 8. But to reach the final, what has Thomas Tuchel is a world-class manager. Excuse me, just to say the least. He's a world-class manager. For him to come in and the next day to take over a team which we obviously had to play against Wolves the next day, like literally. He came in that night, and the next day he had to prepare his team with the little amount of time that he had to play against Wolves. Although it went a 0-0 draw, but it was still magnificent. It was still shocking. And not even that, when a coach comes in and takes over for another coach, it always takes like some time for you to get the message to the players and what you actually want from the players. It will take like a whole season of coping with a new manager and how he wants you to play and whatever. But Tuchel has done it in weeks or months. Remember, Tuchel has beaten several of the top coaches in the world right now. He has beaten Diego Simeone twice. He has beaten Jose Mourinho, Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola in the FA Cup. And remember, that winning streak might be extended to 2 because we have Manchester City in the Premier League on Saturday. And he has also beaten Carlo Ancelotti. And just to add seasoning, he has also beaten Zinedine Zidane in the Champions League semi-final. What a world-class manager and what a top-class manager. I remember when I first heard that Lampard was sacked, it was a little bit of bittersweet moment. I didn't know actually what to feel, because obviously Lampard is our legend. He's well known among not only Chelsea, but the whole of England knows, and the whole of the Premier League knows who Frank Lampard is. So for him to be sacked was a little bit, he's a legend or whatever. But it was a bit of, what next? Because to be honest, we were conceding a lot with Frank Lampard. We were conceding a lot. I mean, teams were scoring, at will and just for fun against us. But Thomas Tuchel came in and completely changed us. And from all the coaches I've mentioned who Thomas Tuchel has beaten, none of them were able to score against Chelsea. Whether Pep, whether Klopp, whether Jose, whether Ancelotti, whether Diego Simeone, it's only Zidane who was able to score against us in Madrid. But it wasn't enough. But hats off to Thomas Tuchel and hats off to the team for their performance yesterday, and just to see how really it meant for the whole team. I mean, I saw Jorginho crying. Jorginho was in tears. Silva was down on his knees, thanking the Lord. Chilwell, Mendy, they were all over the place. Mount, Abraham, Odoi, this academy guys who have been in the club longer than most of the players who were there in the squad, just celebrating. And it's just heartwarming to see Chelsea Football Club, and even to see the fans, because the fans were outside the stadium before even the match started to welcome the team. Obviously, they booed the Real Madrid fans when they came in, but they were there to show the team that we are behind you, that you are not alone. They cheered the team on when they were coming in, and also when Chelsea won yesterday and the players were coming out. Obviously, they were all alone. They were coming out individually with their own cars. They were also there late at night. Okay, not late at night, but at night they were there to give support to the team. It just shows how much belief Thomas Tuchel has instilled in this Chelsea team. And if you ask me, can we beat City? Yes, we can. We have proven it once and we have proven it again. We have been there and we have done that. We have been massive underdogs, not once, not twice, but a lot of times in major competitions. We did it back in 2012. We were massive underdogs, not only for the Barcelona game, but also for the final against Bayern Munich. We were massive underdogs. And not even forgetting, we were also massive underdogs against what's it called? This team there's a team Napoli beat us 3-1 at their place. Then we came around and turned it around 4-1. It was absolutely wonderful. We have been there and we have done that. And I think what Tuchel has over Pep Guardiola, the last time Pep was in a Champions League final was a long time ago. Pep has had to wait like almost a whole decade before he reaches into a Champions League final. Tuchel was in the Champions League final last year in 2020 with PSG. He has that experience. Memories are still fresh in his mind. I think that is an advantage that Tuchel has over Pep, is that he has been to the Champions League final more recently last year. And I think he can use the experience of last year to, just better himself and, take this Chelsea to their second Champions League in their club's history. And I think that it would be massively outstanding if he did that. Because let me remind you, we are in the FA Cup final. We are currently racing for top four, although that is still pending. 4 games left in the season. We are racing for the top four. We're in the Champions League final. We could win the FA Cup, and I think we will win the FA Cup. We can win the Champions League against Manchester City. That's 2 trophies in less than a few months. 2 trophies in less than a few months. And need I remind you, when we win the Champions League, we are automatically through to the Super Cup, where we're either going to face, I think most likely, we're going to face United in the Super League. But I don't know. I would love to face United in the Super League. Two trophies, major trophies, in less than a few months. And some guys out there have the audacity to say that Arteta is better than Tuchel. Just because, and I also think, I've said this a lot of times, I think that FA Cup win, it just gave Arsenal fans, somewhat of, belief that, they are the top team in England, FA Cup final, blah, 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 we have the FA Cup, they thought that, now we are the top dogs. Bro, you're in the Europa League. I think they're playing tomorrow against Villarreal. 2-1 down. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. And you guys have the audacity to say that London is not blue. Come on, guys. So anyway, make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Thank you very much for watching. There's going to be another video on the Manchester City and Chelsea game on Saturday. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll see you then.